I have 10 different anime, and you have 60 seconds to guess each and every one of them. Let's go. Anime number 1. Hit number 1. This anime follows a young protagonist in a world where power is everything, and those born with special abilities often rise to greatness. However, despite their potential, they struggle to gain respect and must prove themselves to those around them. Hit number 2. This anime features a power system where characters train to master elemental and physical abilities, but true strength comes from determination, strategy, and technique. Hit number 3. The creator of this anime has openly admitted that Dragon Ball was one of its biggest inspirations. Hit number 4. This anime's story focuses heavily on legacy, friendship, and overcoming one's past. Some of the most emotional moments come from characters dealing with childhood trauma, loneliness, and betrayal. Hit number 5. This anime is known for having some of the most legendary rivalries in anime history. At its core, the relationship is more about just fighting. It's a battle of ideals. Hit number 6. This anime's iconic hand signs and unique fighting styles make it instantly recognizable. The anime was Naruto. Anime number 2. Hit number 1. This anime takes place in a world where danger lurks just beneath the surface of everyday life. Hit number 2. The protagonist may not seem like much at first, but their past makes them one of the most dangerous people alive. Hit number 3. This anime was originally meant to be a one-shot, but due to its massive popularity, it was turned into a full serialization. Its debut chapter was so well received that it immediately caught the attention of action comedy fans around the world. Hit number 4. This anime features insanely fluid fight choreography with hand-to-hand combat and weapon-based battles that feel straight out of a martial arts movie. Hit number 5. The supporting cast includes both deadly assassins and everyday civilians, blending an absurd yet charming mix of normal life and chaotic action. Hit number 6. This anime only recently started airing, but it has already been compared to some of the best action comedy series in anime history. Fans love how it blends slice of life moments with intense fights, making every episode feel fresh. The anime was Sakamoto Days. Anime number 3. Hit number 1. This anime starts off like your typical romantic comedy, with the main character trying to navigate their new relationship. However, as time goes on, the absurdity of their situation becomes impossible to ignore. Hit number 2. This anime was initially rejected by multiple publishers before finally getting serialized. Many thought its premise was too ridiculous to work, but once it hit the shelves, it quickly became one of the most talked about rom-coms in recent years. Hit number 3. The girls in this anime all have their own unique personalities. The main protagonist must figure out how to handle their connections without making things too complicated. Hit number 4. The main character's romantic situation isn't as simple as it seems. There's a reason why they've been brought together with so many love interests. Hit number 5. Unlike most romance anime, where love interests compete for the main character's attention, there's an unexpected level of mutual understanding between characters. Hit number 6. This anime is known for pushing the harem comedy genre to the extreme, with its second season currently airing. The anime was The 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You. Anime number 4. Hit number 1. This series blends supernatural elements with sci-fi, humor, and action-packed battles, creating a unique storytelling experience. Hit number 2. Rather than relying on overly realistic detail like some modern anime, this series amplifies movement and exaggeration to create a fast-paced, almost chaotic energy, making the characters far more expressive and the emotional beats far more impactful. Hit number 3. The creator of this series worked as an assistant to Chainsaw Man's author, Tatsuki Fujimoto, which heavily influenced this series' fast-paced action and chaotic storytelling. Hit number 4. Unlike typical shonen anime that focus entirely on power scaling and battles, this series weaves together horror, romance, and absurd humor, making it an unpredictable experience. Hit number 5. This series features two distinct protagonists, who at the beginning dislike each other, but as the series goes on, they become closer and closer. Hit number 6. Unlike most stories that separate supernatural beings into distinct categories, this one boldly throws both ghosts and aliens into the mix, creating ridiculous yet intense encounters. The anime was Dandadan. Anime number 5. Hit number 1. Unlike some anime that are more upbeat, this is an action-based anime deeply rooted in its more gritty storytelling. Hit number 2. This anime is known for its violent nature, as most of its episodes offer very gruesome visuals, making the show initially infamous for its display of obscenity and battle. Hit number 3. Many of the characters in this anime were actually inspired by real-life historical figures. Hit number 4. It's an anime that emphasizes revenge as a cycle of endless suffering. Unlike many anime that glorify fighting, this one slowly strips away the romanticism of battle, forcing its protagonist to question everything. Hit number 5. This anime doesn't have a traditional power system. Instead, it focuses on realistic combat, cunning strategies, and the survival in a harsh and unforgiving world. Hit number 6. The fanbase often debates whether a particular season of the show is peak storytelling or too slow, as the anime shifts from brutal battles to deep philosophical exploration. While many dropped the show for its slower pacing, others claimed it was the best character development in anime history. The anime was Vinland Saga. Anime number 6. Hit number 1. This is an action-packed anime filled with intense battles and individuals striving to prove their strength. Rankings rankings are assigned to those who dedicate themselves to combat, making a climb to the top the ultimate goal for most. Hit number 2. This anime is known for its creative and over-the-top villains, with monstrous threats constantly emerging. Hit number 3. The creator of this anime originally released it as a webcomic drawing in an extremely simplistic style. Hit number 4. This anime often explores the weight of power in a system filled with corruption, media influence, and self-serving interests. The anime questions whether those in positions of strength are truly working for others or for their own gain. Hit number 5. This anime was praised for its explosive, movie-quality action, but only for its first season. When a different studio took over for season 2, fans widely criticized the drop in animation quality. Hit number 6. This anime subverts expectations by having a character so overpowered that he rarely finds any real challenge. The anime was One Punch Man. Anime number 7. Hit number 1. This anime is an isekai, but unlike most where the protagonist is overpowered or highly respected, this one is thrown into a world where survival is anything but guaranteed. Hit number 2. This anime's protagonist is forced into a world where strength determines your worth, but despite being at a major disadvantage, they refuse to give up. Hit number 3. This anime's opening theme was once removed from multiple episodes to emphasize the weight of the story's events. Hit number 4. The fan base is infamously divided over which character is best girl, leading to one of the biggest wars in anime history. The debates are so heated that fans of different characters will write entire essays defending their choice. Hit number 5. This anime's world is plagued by a dangerous cult devoted to twisted ideals, with its members acting as fanatics, willing to do anything for their beliefs. Hit number 6. This anime focuses heavily on death and the mental toll of them as the protagonist is forced to experience countless losses. Unlike most protagonists who power through obstacles with brute force, this one must suffer death and despair in order to grow. The anime was ReZero. Anime number 8. Hit number 1. The main characters embark on a journey, not just for strength or power, but for deeply personal reasons that drive their growth throughout the series. Hit number 2. While this anime has supernatural powers, this show places more emphasis on how the character uses their abilities than what the powers themselves are. Hit number 3. This anime has 2 different versions of the show. While many manga battle for even one adaptation, this series got a remake that was even more popular than the original. Hit number 4. This series unfortunately ended up going on a hiatus due to health issues of the author of this anime. Hit number 5. The protagonist may seem like your typical optimistic, cheerful hero, but as the story progresses, their darker and more complex sides come to light. Hit number 6. The author of this anime is married to the creator of Sailor Moon. That is quite the power couple. Hit number 7. Despite the show having over 100 episodes, this anime only has one opening song that it stuck with for the entire run of the show, making it iconic but also infamous. The anime was Hunter x Hunter. Anime number 9. Hit number 1. The power system in this anime is unlike most others. Some characters rely on raw strength while others win battles with nothing but strategy and precision. Hit number 2. A certain symbol appears throughout the series, marking those who are part of something greater than themselves. Hit number 3. This anime is unafraid of killing off its cast, with characters you might expect to have plot armor being eliminated. Hit number 4. In this anime, even the most serious moments can be interrupted by something absurd, from out-of-pocket phrases to an over-the-top reaction. Hit number 5. This anime is well known to be easily memeable, with iconic phrases and moments from this anime becoming viral memes in the anime community. Hit number 6. The story in this anime is not about one hero, but a lineage. Each generation carries its own burdens, facing challenges greater than the last. Hit number 7. Many of the characters and their abilities' names are inspired by pop culture, referencing famous music artists and songs. The anime was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Final anime. Hit number 1. This anime is set in a world where many people make their living through unconventional means, leading to unknown and dangerous situations, bringing both catastrophe and opportunity. Hit number 2. This anime is all about fighting, either with a team or by themselves. Hit number 3. The original soundtrack for this anime was composed by Hiroyuki Sawano, the same legendary composer behind some of the most iconic anime soundtracks. Hit number 4. Unlike most heroes, who must train for years to develop their skills, the protagonist in this anime gains their powers not through training or natural talent, but through a mysterious system that lets them grow stronger in ways others cannot. Hit number 5. The story's power system is inspired by dungeon crawling video games, where characters must complete quests and challenges to survive. Hit number 6. This series has been credited with significantly increasing global interest in Korean manhwa, boosting its popularity worldwide by over 300% between 2018 and 2022. Final hint: unlike other protagonists who remain morally grounded despite their power, this character constantly struggles with their humanity and consequences of their choices. The anime was Solo Leveling. Did you manage to guess them all?